SAArmato here from SAArmatoArts. This is the continuation of the elemental reading for the week because each one got about 5 tarot cards and 5 Gypsy Witch cards, between 3 to 5. So it's going to be longer. And so the first one was actually of air and fire. This is the first time actually doing these longer ones because Spirit was like, we're going to do these longer ones and we're going to actually like push it. Because I would always be pressed for time when I was, okay, 15 minutes and I have to get all 4 zodiac elementals in here. So for this, listening to your moon, rising, and your sun. You can also look at your descendant and your midheaven for a more rounded thing. So this is going to be specifically water and earth. All right, cool. Let's get into this. Oh, also, don't forget there should be the post up, or I'll make it more obvious so that way you can see the giveaway post about it this week, because you have until the 23rd of February to enter it, as I have done 1 year public. For people that don't know that, that's going to be explained there. All right, so continuing with the water signs here. All right, so we already wasted 1 minute and 8 seconds of the time. All right, so first of all, we have the 8 of Wands. When I see the 8 of Wands, I always think, based on how I'm feeling, it's like you feel like you're full of things. There's tons and tons of people asking things of you. There's tons of people saying that, hey, it's like a lot of shit happening at the same time. Okay, it's like everything happening at the same time, because it's Wands is something that's quick. It's something that's here already. So not only that it's here, but it's like it's always you feel like all this energy is attacking you at the same time. Okay, seeing that explains a lot, because we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is something, an opportunity, which wands signify either career, yourself, your inner self, excuse me, your inner self, and really and truly fast opportunities. So really and truly, when I see these things together and these 2 wands came out, really and truly, it's like, okay, you have all these things that are happening all at the same time to get you almost this new opportunity. Okay, could be a new job, can be something that's very new and just like, hey, I'm starting a new career field, I'm getting something done, especially because it's 2020 and it's a new year. It's about the new vision of sorts, as some people have said, and because it's the age of Aquarius, we're letting everything fall away that didn't serve, and all the things that were hidden are coming to light. Okay, especially with the other cards that I keep seeing here. Here we also have the 7 of Pentacles. This is why I say that this must be career oriented, because the 7 of Pentacles, he's counting his money. Okay, that is an abacus, so they're moving the things. Before, that's how people used to do mathematics. So it explains a lot where you're thinking of the 7 Pentacles. He's like, all right, I'm looking at how much money I have, I'm looking at how much my things are, I'm looking at where's my stability, I'm making sure that my house is doing well, I'm making sure to pay the bills, I'm making sure all of this is happening at the same time. Might be that because it's tax time, people are already stressed about taxes. You might be like, okay, I'm trying to make sure that I have money for taxes. I'm trying to make sure I have enough for the bills. I'm trying to make sure I have all of this. But I feel like this might be another opportunity of something with your career. It definitely feels like that. It feels like you might have something new. I feel like it's almost like something coming out. Like it's either maybe you're starting to do entrepreneurship. Maybe you're like, I'm finally going to buy a license for a business because I've always wanted to do this, or I've always done something specific and I never made the money for it. And now after taxes, I'm like, yes, I made enough money to make it my like a solid business. Here's my license and stuff. You know, a business license only is about $40-50 depending on where you're at, the US, and depending on where you are in the rest of the world. So might be a great idea, not gonna lie, especially with what I'm feeling here, especially with what's coming up afterwards, especially because we have the Magician. This is Major Arcana right here, and with the Magician we also have the Star. Major Arcana, as you can see, this beautiful card right here, it's such a balance, such a filling in the water, filling in who you are, filling in who you're being. Your dreams are coming true and you're making them come true. Okay, with we already have 2 ones. We have the 1 in the Major Arcana, and we have the Ace of Wands. And so to me, that's new starting, new beginnings, and you're just really pushing for it. Okay, you're pushing for something, right? And it's not just like anything. It's something you wish for, and it's something you're checking with money. I really do feel like these are people who are starting their businesses, people who are going after their dreams. Maybe you're finally pushing for your business to grow, or if you work in a company, it's starting to grow and you're going to be leveling up in management. You might be something where it's like lots of stuff is happening, okay? And then seeing the Gypsy Witch cards, you have 3 of them. Instead, we have the Writer, we have the Message, the Letter, and we also have Children. Okay, I don't know about you, but whenever the Writer is basically good news coming, and then you get the Letter, which is messages. It's messages, it's good things. Things are coming, like things are really close. So me seeing these two on its own, it's like next to children. I don't know if somebody's gonna be pregnant. I'm just saying, like, like this is new year, new you. We get it, but when I see this stuff, especially being water signs, it might be that everything is very tied to your family. It might be that you need to deal with your inner child work. It might be that you're getting news of healing. It might be you're getting news that you're going to start a family soon. Okay. But this with the children, it sometimes means like money and like more like baby things. You might see as this new business as your child, as in you've put so much work and effort into it. Okay. And seeing all of this, you're going to get new things. You're going to get good tidings. You're going to get messages, and you're getting the news that things are going well. Okay, so some people might be getting pregnant too. You just know, just saying water signs. We know, they're very big on family, and so it might be that you're just getting news of family. You might have family that's coming in and moving in. That might be why you have the Eight of Wands, where it's everyone just so happens like they're all having things that they have to go on, or people are moving out of your house, or your children might be in now university. That popped up, so that probably is somebody, maybe one person, but hey, at least I hope it helps you. You never know. Never know. And really and truly seeing all of this and how it's working out, these are things you wish for, things you desire, because children are usually very desired. Not with everybody, that's totally fine. You do you. If you prefer dogs over children, it might be that you're getting a new puppy. However it is, I see all of these things, and it's just like it's coming up, and I see the candles and the magician, and I'm seeing the star, and it's like new light is coming in, new things are bringing here, especially with the message. It's probably within this week, because we're kind of like, what do they need to know for the week? What do they need to know for this time when they see this? So really and truly, I would say keep your eyes open, because you're gonna get good news. Whatever news you're expecting that's good, it's gonna happen. I see it, expect it. It's good things that are coming, and it's really great things with children in the star. It can be a family. It can be that your home life becomes more balanced with the Seven of Pentacles. It might be that you're finally settling into a house because you have a new child, or because you like have children and you've always wanted to live in a house. Never know. I'm just saying it might be something like that, especially with all of these things. But you create your reality, especially with the magician, because these are major arcana. This is what your spirits want you to know. And that doesn't just include your ancestors. It includes your angels, your deities, if you have multiple, or if you just have God, or if you just have a couple of prophets. Like it could be Muhammad, it could be Abraham, it could be Jesus, or it could be you don't believe in the prophets and you're having your own spiritual experience. I would say that whatever it is that's happening at this moment, it's good stuff that's coming, okay? And even though you feel like you've got all this pressure, all these things happening, do understand that good things are coming, especially soon. Okay, I would say soon. I would say, I don't know why that keeps popping out to me, but the numbers here I'm looking at are like 13, 14, could be 14 hours. Sometimes it is like that. Sometimes I'm like, okay, that was quick, but all right. So like it could be within this week. It could be by the 14th of this month, because it is Valentine's Day, and people, instead of like getting gifts for like children, you're getting gifts for like, instead of children and romance, it could be that you're getting, the house from your husband, like, hey, let's go sign it. We finally made it. Or your wife, or however it is, or your partners. No, gender neutral here. We go that way too. Whatever it is, like it's finally happening, whatever you wish for. All right, so hopefully that helps out and that explains it. I can get going, because I feel like there's just good things. I'm like, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Sorry. All right, continuing, we are going to the earth sign. Okay, continuing with the earth. So this is for the zodiac over. We have good things coming. This one only had 4, which I guess is good in some accounts, and sometimes it's not. It's like, okay, it's just very blunt, and others have like 5 and 5, and it was like, okay, you have a lot of information and a lot of advice, and smacking across the face and getting your ass whooped by spirit over here. Anyways, with my earth signs, this is what I see for you. We have the 7 of Swords, which is all about it's all about hope and reflection, and he's getting out, almost fully out of the casket. And the funniest thing ever is we have the Hermit, which is a major arcana, and he is in a casket. He's just having his time. And so for me, it's almost like you thought about getting out the casket, but then you're like, maybe I should go back to Hermit mode. Really and truly, what I see here is it's like you have either something that keeps making you, like, you just feel like life at the moment is like having so much shit happen, especially because we have the Tower here, major arcana, The Hermit and the Tower are such a fun combination. I feel like whenever I look at tarot, whenever I get to read for people, you know, the Hermit is all about coming into yourself and being yourself. And the Tower is all about breaking down some walls that you had up, breaking down the things and the things you wish you had already had built. The things you were like, this is the only way it's going to be. This is the only thing I desire and wish for. And here comes the Tower being struck by lightning and being shaken to the foundation where you have to rebuild. And so with the Hermit and the Tower, okay, with the swords, with the Seven of Swords, it's all about mental. So mentally, you've already kind of gone in hermit mode, or you're like, mentally, I think I'm ready to like start planning to get out of this. I'm reflecting what's been going on. I feel like there's a lot of shit happening. I feel like there's tons of things that I don't understand yet, okay? That's especially why people go into the hermit mode, is because you don't understand something, so you're like, I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna look what's going on. Especially being an earth sign. Earth signs are very much usually secluded until they know that they can make those moves before they do. Okay, that's usually how it is. Here, it's more of the mental aspects of who you are and what's going on. Though y'all like creating a solid foundation before you build things. So here, what I would say with the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles, which is a very good thing, it's abundance. If you see, she's reaching for that bag. She has that little purse there, and she's got all these flowers, and she's smiling. She's having a good time, you know, and I see it as you've already looked, okay, I want this solidification. You know, eights are all about abundance. They're all about bringing this. Whenever you look for eights in different one in the tarot, it's sometimes about creating or building, or you're looking back and it's like you kind of paused building. Well, if you're looking back and pausing building, that explains the Seven of Swords. That explains what you're trying to do, okay? Because Pentacles is all about money. It's about your foundation. It's about your house. It's about material wealth and the earthly things. You know, the things that you are known for. So I feel like things are getting shaken in your foundation, in your house, or in your place, or wherever you're trying to do. And that's because you have to learn to step back instead of just going and going and going, pushing. Earth signs are very stubborn. Alea, y'all all know that. Okay, and not only are you stubborn, but I see good things coming, but it's almost like you have like a line here. Like you almost have a timeline. Okay? We have reflection, and then you go back into hermit mode. And then you have things that are freaking falling, and you're like, I stepped away for like 2 seconds. So it could be that you stepped away from something because you're like, I feel like I have to step away to see if this still works out, even when I'm not present. And it's true. Like, it's going to work out even if you're not present, but in a different way. Okay, it's going to work out where the things that didn't serve you are going to leave. The people that don't work, they're leaving. They're not going to be part of this. Bye-bye. Okay? Seeing what we have here with the Gypsy Witch cards, we have the Bouquet, which is a very good card, okay? It's the 10 of freaking hearts. Like, it's basically the 10 of pentacles to your 8 of pentacles. To get to that happiness, to where you are so stable, it is like the fairy tale. You have the house, the husband, the kids, the wife, the partners, however you work, the kids and the dogs, you know, especially because we have the park here, which foretells of a new love. Like, I feel like you might be going through this, trying to figure out your stability, your stability in life, before deciding to get into a relationship. Or it could be you were almost offered something, or you feel like, I feel like something's going to happen and I'm going to get an offer and I'm going to have something that comes in my life. So I need to get organized now. Sometimes y'all have these presentimientos, these feelings and these messages and these intuitions. You know, people do get them. And so I feel like the people who are probably watching this probably have had something where it's like, I feel like something good is going to come about. And so you're trying to set up bank and trying to fix this stuff right here. The Tower is all about letting beliefs fall. It could be you're starting to go into more of a different spiritual aspect on the spiritual side. With the Sun as the last card, everything is going to go the way that you would like and on the happiest way. Okay? Especially with the 10 of Hearts, which is the Bouquet, and the park, which is a new love. Funny how I said dog, and that was like dog, and I was like, okay. Could be you go to a dog park and you find somebody who's dog friendly like you. If you're somebody who has like a specific creature that nobody seems to like because that's a very big dog, or that dog has so much energy, or that dog is like seen as very scary, you know, could be very different things. I feel like I just explained myself. So really and truly understand that things got to fall away for you to keep thinking about things and keep going with life, okay? I hope this explains it. Good things coming.